Hey girlies, it's Tiffany Blue. This is a get ready with me video, and the primary focus today is on advice for young black moms or young moms of color. So let's go, let's get ready for work and let me talk about some things with you guys. So I just wanted to bring you ladies a few pieces of advice for any young moms out there who are currently pregnant or have a young child, and basically it was unexpected. You didn't plan on having this child. It kind of threw you off course, but here you are. That's something that you cannot change at this moment, so you gotta do the best that you can, right? Okay, so step number one, or advice number one that I have for you all: let go of the shame. Yep, that shame is a creepy mother sucker. It will creep in and tear you apart, ladies. So I truly advise that you remove shame from yourself as best as you can. And if someone is shaming you about your choices for keeping your child or for having your child, maybe you need to create some safe distance and space for yourself from those individuals, whoever it may be. It could be your mother, your father, it could be your boyfriend, whoever it might be. Keep some safe space, especially if they're not supportive of you, because that will seep into your mental. Let go of the shame, please, ladies. Shame holds you back. It holds you back from being the best you that you can be, and from being the best mother that you can be. Give yourself a little grace. Everything happens for a reason. And my second piece of advice for you all is, please, ladies, no matter how young or old you are, understand health insurance, please. My lips are chapped. Please understand health insurance. Whether you have Medicaid or whether you have insurance through your employer, please. And you might not have like a big corporate job, but you might have basic insurance, and there are certain things that are covered in that insurance. Please get to know and understand what's covered that can help you, whether you are dealing with postpartum or your child is experiencing some health issues or you are experiencing some health issues. Please discuss it with your doctor and get thoroughly understand your health insurance to the best of your ability. They have 1-800 numbers, customer service numbers. You can ask questions, make them do their job. Okay, make them do their job. See what resources are available to you. And if you don't have health insurance, whether it's Medicaid or look in your community, see what is available to you. Start getting comfortable with asking questions. Asking questions is the number one way that you will learn, and also how you can become a better mom is through asking questions to others. Advice number two. Okay, now on to my third piece of advice for you ladies is, please understand birth control. One size does not fit all. One size does not fit all. Some people use natural methods. And what do I mean by natural methods? I'm not talking about pull out, but I'm talking about the natural method of understanding your cycle and when you are most likely to get pregnant. Some people use that. Some people use implants. Some people use birth control pills. Some people use IUDs and other contraceptives. Please understand birth control. If you are not ready to have another child right now, understand how your body works and discuss those things with your doctor, please. I tried an implant once. That was not for me. Not for me. See what works best for you. And if something doesn't feel right, listen to your body. Please, I'm begging you. Please listen to your body, because hormones can disrupt your natural body. So please listen to your body at all times. And if something's not right, go to your provider. And if they're not listening to you, go to another provider. And if they're not listening to you, go to someone else. If a healthcare provider is not listening to you, that person is not for you. Go find somebody else. Find someone else who will listen to you. Please. Their job is to understand and listen to you about your pain and your concerns. So moving forward. Advice number 5, piece of advice number 5, or excuse me, I'm ahead of myself. 4, understand your baby and listen to your intuition. We are mommies. We have an innate superpower. Please listen to your baby's body, their calls, their cries. Listen to them. And as your children get older, their needs change. Please listen. It's going to be small changes in your child. When there's an issue, they might withdraw, they might stop talking, they might disassociate or stop doing their favorite task or activity. Please pay attention to your children from infancy to toddler stage into adolescence. Please listen to them. We are the only ears and eyes that they have. We are their advocate, their first advocate. So it's a tough job, but it is an important job, and you can do it, ladies. And my next piece of advice for you all is please be financially sound. Make wise financial decisions. If someone in your life is exploiting you or trying to have you make frivolous money spending choices or encouraging you, please remove them from your life ASAP. I can't stress that enough. ASAP. Make wise money decisions. Now that you have a child, listen, child tax credit around income tax time, as well as earned income credit, I think. Anyway, you get a little chunk back. Do your best to safeguard that money, whether you are going to start saving or investing, or if you, like me, had to use that money when I was young to spread it out throughout the year so I could get by, because obviously young, and I had a child very young, I didn't have the best income, or highest income, as I should say. I didn't have the highest income, so I had to use what I could to get by. And I budgeted that money for expenses throughout the year. So an extra $100, $200 every month goes a long way. So do your best to set yourself up for the next step. I know it gets super enticing to go ahead and splurge and spend that money, but I promise you, you don't need to do that. Maybe take a small chunk, get yourself something nice, get the baby something nice, or if you want to go somewhere, do a nice little trip somewhere, maybe close by, like a staycation, or just enjoy yourself, but don't use all of it. Try to budget, try to do your best. Also, when money is tight, you need to be looking at those grocery store advertisements. Budget to the best of your ability. It's possible. Use ChatGPT to help you with budgeting. That is like a cheat code. Please. Also, see if you are, see if you qualify for food stamps. See what government resources you qualify for. See what is available to you in your local community, whether food banks, whether there's missions, churches that have food pantries. Just see what is available. You have to start speaking to people. You have to start asking questions, and that is how you get further. So this leads me into my next piece of advice, and that is locate a community. It is so important. Sometimes God will send you people and you are like, nope, I got it, God. I don't need those people. You do. You do. Stop being hard-headed. I'm talking to myself here, because there were points in my life where God sent me certain people and I was just oblivious that this was someone sent to me to help me, or someone sent to me to be a part of my village, and I didn't get that. When you are a mother, especially if you're doing it on your own or with limited resources, you need a village, you need a community, you need a support system. So listen to God, listen to, if you believe in God or whatever deity or whoever you believe in, spirit, spirituality, whatever you believe in, please listen. People are sent to you for a reason. You need community. Don't push people away. Don't. You need them. You might need a break. You might be so overwhelmed at times because this baby, this infant, this toddler, this child is always relying on you, and it's so difficult. And I understand that. So do your best to lean into a community. If you can try church. If you're not a church person, just think about the people that you work with. Maybe there's someone who is super friendly to you. Maybe there's people that like to hang out with you. Friends. Sometimes we lose friends. Sometimes we gain friends. But pay attention to that. Who is it you're surrounding? Proximity will be those people who ultimately help contribute to your success, but also your child's success. So please think about your community. Be very purposeful in who you include into your community, and try and reach out to build one. It's so important for your children. And finally, you got to remove your ego. I know about this oh too well. I used to feel as though I can do it by myself. I don't need anyone else's help. It was to my detriment. And how do you say? Well, my path to success is ever growing. I'm still on this path. But I was in college. I got pregnant. I didn't finish college. I said, I have to work. I can't. I got to do it on my own. I flunked out of college. I begged to be let back in. It was a process and a journey. Like, I stopped. I worked again full-time. I tried to work full-time and go to school full-time. Bad idea, especially when you have a baby and limited resources because you don't have a community to lean in on. Bad idea. I did all these things operating in ego and pride that I could do it all. I could take it all on. We're not superwomen. Get rid of that. We are not superwomen. You don't want to be superwoman. You want to be soft. You want to be, I don't want to say frail because you're not weak, but you are fragile. So take care of yourself. It's okay. Just take care of yourself and give yourself some grace. Allow yourself to be human. You're not a superhero. We can handle a lot, but not everything. Not everything. So with that, ladies, my young Black women, my young women of color, you are wholly capable of taking on this journey and being a magnificent mother. And I believe in you. And I just want to encourage you to lean in on those who love you. Find your resources. Do your best. It's not over for you. Success can still happen for you. You are not a victim of your circumstances. Life is not over for you. I feel like you can have your cake and eat it too. Your journey might just look a little different than others, and that's okay. Because mine looks different from others, and I cannot compare my journey to anyone else's, because comparison is the thief of joy. So please understand that. Don't be so hard on yourself. Start planning, write things down, and you can do it one step at a time. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, leave some comments for me. Oh, by the way, I did end up graduating. I ended up graduating. It took me almost 10 years. I went to college in 2010. Graduated high school in 2010, went to college 2010. Through multiple breaks, through being dismissed from school, and trying again, I graduated in 2021. By that time, I had 2 children, and I wouldn't change my journey for anything in the world, because it made me who I am today. But I do know it could have been a little easier. And so I encourage you to do your best. So, all right, ladies, I believe in you. You got this, mama. You can do anything you want to do, and you need to look beautiful. So this is just a quick get ready with me for work. I don't need to do too much, you know. I'm just going to work, you know. A little lightweight makeup. Nothing too serious. Ain't nobody there. I did a little foundation, a little highlight, a little concealer, a little mascara. My eyebrows are pretty full right now. I don't need a super sculpted eyebrow, and I don't think I have eyebrow pencil in this bag, but it's all good. I just felt like not looking like a zombie today. All right. Bye, ladies.